Hi, I'm Daz, part 9. Right, the last part I said the wrong part number at the end, but never mind. Anyway, so we were talking about waiting for the heart transplant. Another thing I just wanted to mention was keeping exercise up. Even though I was waking up with low blood pressure, something like 70 to over 60 sometimes, and the rest of the day I made the effort to go and do some exercise because the exercise, the team that did the exercise and that, is it the OT? I can't remember now. Anyway, they encouraged me to keep exercising even though my heart was very weak, and to keep fit, because what they told me is by keeping exercise up and that it would help with my my recovery by doing fit by keeping fit. So I had some weights. I had also a cycling machine, and if I overdid that I couldn't even talk while I was using that. And also, of course, I could take my pumps. They had batteries, so I could take my pump out with me, and I could walk around the ward just so I could get some steps in and keep fit. So that's one thing I will say, which was a good thing to do to help your recovery when you have had your transplant. So yeah, it did really help me. So basically I kept that up and kept going around the ward, and others did. Oh, another thing is, you might have seen on my title page a picture of a parrot hanging up on my stand. That is my sort of title picture. The parrot was something that come about in Patworth. I understand the cardiologist used to have a real parrot, and the patients used to enjoy seeing the parrot and that, and so I believe that's where that one come from. So a blow up parrot, and I did ask if I could have one, so I got a blow up parrot, and so that's sort of my mascot. And I think I called him Paulie because my heart was very, very poorly, and like I said, I think the dopamine was what's keeping me going at the time. That dopamine also meant that I had to stay in hospital. I couldn't go home before my transplant. So I was quite grateful when I got the call after 14 days for a replacement heart. And that's when really the reality of going down for an operation and knowing that I may not survive it really kicked in. I'll see you on the next part. Take care.